I was unemployed for the last few months and each rupee seemed like a lakh. I was desperate to get a job and kept on applying for prospective employment. I got an interview call from outstation, another city. The travel by bus from a city entailed an expense of 200 rupees while I just had 10 rupees with me. I washed the clothes to be worn for interview in the afternoon and borrowed the neighbor's iron to iron the clothes. Picked up the file of documents that I had been carrying to different interviews. Next morning, I took a lift from a scooterist to somehow reach the bus stand with the hope that I am able to find someone known from whom I could borrow money for traveling by bus. I remained at the bus stand for quite a time when nobody known could be seen. I got nervous and despaired as to what will I do and how shall I reach the other city for the interview. I walked to the nearby temple and sat on the stairs. I saw this beggar who was also seated in the temple premises not distant from me. His bowl had more money than my pocket and bank account. Reading something in my eyes and realizing my circumstances, he smilingly said, "Do you need some help?" I smiled sheepishly to say, "How can you help?" "If you want, keep all this money," he smilingly offered. I got shocked. How did he know my need? Before I could say anything, he said, "Maybe you need it." "Yes, but what about you? You earn money all day long." He laughed and said, "I don't ask. People put it in my bone to earn punya and God's grace. I'm a beggar. I don't care for too much money. I just feel hungry. That too at one time a day, besides the need of money for my medicines." He was too simple in saying that he put all the extra money in the temple's donation box. I was surprised and asked him, "Then why do you sit here?" He softly smiled to say, "To help the needy." I kept looking at his face. He put 5 and 10 rupee notes that made about 200 rupees on my hand and said, "Return it when you can." I thanked him and reached the destination. I was interviewed and also got selected for the job. I came happily thinking of thanking the beggar. As I reached the temple, there was a small crowd at the stairs. I went a little ahead to see what it was about and found the beggar dead. I was stunned. I asked others how it happened. It turned out that he was suffering from some illness. He lived only on medicines. Today, he neither had the medicine nor the money to buy it. I was astonished that the beggar gave me the money of medicines. The money that he required to sustain and support his life was given to me, and that money made my life. Someone in the crowd said, "It doesn't matter much if a beggar dies. These beggars are of no use and are rather a burden on the society." My eyes welled up. To me, he was not a beggar. He was God to me, an angel of goodness. Friends, none of us knows how God is like and where do we find Him. Who has seen God? But He certainly comes to our life and has His presence felt. God gives and forgets. Man takes, but regretfully, he also forgets.